Alright, what is up, guys? Welcome to today's recap. Today I ended up taking one trade. It was a win. It was this one right here, as you can see. Sadly, the executions are gone because of the time. It's 8 o'clock now. But you can see the account balance. It is up from my last video. So if you don't believe me or whatever, you can check that. Um, but yeah, going into today. Well, yeah, just a whole recap of the day. Let me show my bias going into today. Oh, here's executions as well. So there we go. Yeah, so today was bullish. We got the retracement on the higher time frame, which I was looking for on this leg here, into OTE. I also respected this 4 hour order block right there. I also had an SMT, kind of like an SMT here with this low, so something to look at. Um, and then now on the lower time frame, as you can see, we got this move up, and a I wanted to see a move down to kind of the same idea on the higher time frame, but on the lower time frame, move down to rebalance the leg. And we also have these equal highs right here as a strong liquidity, which I said these equal highs from yesterday are a very obvious strong liquidity. I just hope that I can get an entry towards them. Sadly, I wasn't able to get one. There was an IFG entry though. Um, this IFG right there that are bouncing out of midnight open. But I wanted to see lower. I wanted to see 1800 at least because it also aligned with the higher time frame equilibrium. So that's what I wanted to see. But I ended up going higher. There was something a wick here which I didn't take and I faded just because the drawn liquidity for me was this equal highs. And what is this RV protecting or defending equal highs? So it's not something that you wanna see when taking an RV. In my opinion, that's like kind of the way that I like to see them. Wait, I just got pinged. I'll look at that shit later. Um, and there was the equal highs were also an hourly fair value up, so extra drawn liquidity. Um, so yeah. Mm, I'm drinking a protein shake right now. So yeah, there was the CE of that with EL, but failed because of that. Wait, let me check. Alright. So yeah, that's why I failed. And then there was this 15-minute. I mean, I was looking mainly at this 4 hour order block. Um, but I did see a bit late this 15-minute wick that we had here. That top ticked super nicely. Wait, fuck, I'm getting pinged again. Okay, yeah, and we're not respecting the 15-minute wick right there. Um, I wouldn't have limited that just because the way that we're displacing to and there's no liquidity. I mean, maybe this, but meh. Then there was a 1 minute entry trigger, which never got tapped, sadly. But then we got a 5 minute RV, which I faded just because I wanted to see a bit higher, honestly. Um, like I was more bullish, like I said, but yeah, I mean, we did have to rebalance the leg, so the move down does make sense. The 5 minute RV ended up playing out super nicely. Then we continued dumping. Um, I think shorts here would have been pretty nice. Sadly, they got edged, or you could have, to play safe, put at the C of this wick and do something like this. 10 a.m., 1 minute wick, rejecting the fair value up and order block. Um, I think that was pretty nice, which played out for like a continuation type of trade. Then I know there was a wick around here. I think there was also like an hourly wick or something. Yeah, but I didn't really love it because I wanted to see this hourly fair value up and again equilibrium of the range get like I want to see a straight back into equilibrium of the range. Uh, so yeah. Uh, what did I what was it that played out? I forgot. Oh, the 5 minute RV. The C of that delivered Santos higher. Protein shake time. Mm. And then when now we're getting this 50-minute inverse to the downside. Out of this hourly fair value gaps, I was pretty bearish. I was pretty sure that we were gonna go lower at this point. And there was a 5 minute wick here. This one, which kind of the same idea as this continuation trade. It aligned with 10 a.m. So you could have taken this. Maybe stop the high. Um, we edged 10 a.m. but yeah. Then this played out super nicely as well, all the way down to the lows. Delivered super nicely. So there was a lot of potential trades I could have taken. This one, short here, then this short here. Um, but I didn't really. This one I didn't like see it, or like I didn't really think of it. This one I didn't really love it, just because I wasn't too sure on shorts at the time. Um, then here I was sure I was pretty convicted on shorts, but it was a bit risky. I mean, it was also equilibrium of the range though. Take it like this. So it was in discount. But yeah, I didn't really love it that much. And then we ended up dumping. Um, and at this point I said, okay, I'm willing to take longs out of this. So we have this 4-hour RV, which also aligned beautifully with this hourly order block. And what else? On an EM level. Um, and also, if you look at the time, 11 a.m. just opened here, so a new hourly candle opened. And I also did really like how price started was slowing down at this point. So we weren't displacing super strong to the downside like here, but we were like, slowly going down. So I ended up just limiting the level. Pretty risky though, but I liked it. Protein shake time. Mm-mm-mm. So I ended up limiting that. And I have like a set RR of 1 to 6. Um, oh, and also there was this 5 minute wick that also lined. So yeah, super nice trade. Then there was an entry trigger. This 1 minute order block right here. You could have taken that, but if you did take that, it would have been sadly a break even. Actually, wait, what? Maybe on MNQ. Yeah, so on MNQ it would have been a break even trade, but on NQ, you would have gotten saved by like, bro, it would have edged your break even. But I was in here, or like on our around there, so it wasn't really, it didn't really edge or like come too close to my break even point. But yeah. And at a point I was debating closing here for a 125, but I ended up just leaving it for a 126. Once we got this low here made, we pretty much went into equilibrium, or like OT, I mean, of the range. Ended up moving my stop to this low here, and then once we swept out this high instead of the 5 minute fair value gap, like we tapped the 5 minute fair value gap, I ended up trading pretty aggressively to around here, but then ended up just hitting my take profit. So really nice trade. Really happy with it. Oh, and then there was a short that you could have maybe taken off of 1800, but I mean it's just 1800. That's pretty much it. Nothing else either. I guess at this 1 minute, but I mean pretty risky trade in my opinion, but that played out. So something to note. So Yeah, mm, that's pretty much it for today. I didn't really look at PM or anything. Um, a lot of opportunity today. Um, but yeah, happy with the trade that I took. Happy with the way that I managed my position. And yeah, but I could have probably gotten like a 1 to 10, but who cares? Hindsight. So yeah, and also I like this as well because the idea of like needed to rebalance the leg. Like we were pretty overextended. Here, boom, we hit equilibrium discount. Here, I guess that we did on the 1 minute, but then this whole leg it needed to get rebalanced. Uh, I guess that we didn't though, but well, we didn't. But also kind of that idea. And yeah, I don't know if there's anything else. There was some really nice IFG setups though, like this 2 minute here. You could have put like a limit here for like this would have been a nice winning day type of setup at the other block limit there something. Uh, but yeah, that is it for today and peace out.